Looking for your next drawing tablet? Well, looking around on YouTube is great for getting ideas, but one of the main problems is that if you're looking around trying to compare this tablet to that tablet, for instance, you're going to run into trouble when trying to compare sizes. For instance, should you go for the 13-inch versus the 16-inch, or the 24 versus the 32-inch? It can be kind of hard to work out what size to go for. Stay with me because I've got a perfect solution so you can work out exactly which tablet is right for your needs. Okay, so this tip is all about size. Should you go for the 13 or the 16, the 24 or the 32, the 16 or the 24? Which tablet is right in terms of size? Obviously, budget plays into a lot of that, and I'm always asking people when they ask me the question, I always ask them, well, what do you use it for? And are you doing fine detail work? Are you doing video work? I have to ask 20 questions to try and get to where I'm going. But it's so personal. It kind of is a hard, question to answer. And I could hold up drawing tablets here. I could say, well, here's the mobile studio, and it's got a 16-inch. But you could be watching this on a phone, or you could be watching this on a 72-inch, brilliant looking TV. So the results of this video would be very different. The only way for you truly to be able to know the size of a screen is to see the size of a screen. And well, without either going to your nearest drawing tablet shop, I can't think that they actually exist, without going and looking at all the different options, really there's only one way to do this. And that's what this tip is. Get paper and cut out all the sizes. Yay! That's what I did. I've got a 13-inch, I've got a 16-inch, I've got a 22, I've got 24, 27, and the 32. I cut them all out, and there they all are stacked up, so you can see the comparison, and they look great. But it's no good to you, even if I do that here. You need to be able to go out and do this yourself. Now, I just got some old printer paper from someone I know, a company, down the street from me. And you can get it too from maybe a business nearby, or maybe your local supermarket. Some of the old promotional posters that they obviously chuck out, or maybe even the kiddies rolls of drawing paper that they have. There are lots of things. Even if you don't have any paper, even if you just have a chalkboard in your kitchen, maybe it's big enough to kind of, do that on. If you're only comparing between the 13 and the 16, for example, this might be a little easier. Or if you've just got A4 drawing paper, then you could sellotape a bunch of it together and then just cut it all out. You only need to kind of be able to see it. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day how good it is. You're not going to be doing a piece of work on this. You just need to be able to see the size and check that it's good enough. When I cut out the 32 here, I was actually blown away by the difference between that and the 27. The hardest thing about this is actually the maths. Working out how to cut out the exact size. Obviously, the smallest size there is a 13-inch. So, how do you cut out a 13-inch? We know it's 13-inch diagonally, but how do you work out how do you measure that? Well, it's Pythagorean's maths, yeah, and it's awful. Luckily, there's a website I found, link here, that will do all the maths for you. All you need to do is tell it the size and the aspect ratio, and it will do it. So I put a link to that in the description as well, and in the description I've put all the popular sizes that you'll want, like 13, 16, 24, 32, and 27, 28 with a weird aspect ratio, for the Surface Studio. So you can test everything against everything and kind of see what you like and what works for you. But I've put all the sizes there, so you don't even have to go and do any of the maths yourself. You can just look at it and go, yeah, that's the one I want, cut, 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 cut. Let me know in the comments below if this helps at all, if any of you guys have ever done this before, whether you're going to do it now, whether this actually helps with your buying decision. That'd be nice to know. And if you have any great ideas yourselves about what might help with anybody's buying decision, put it here and help the entire community. I shall see you soon. Stay tuned for more videos. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and even subscribe to my channel, Lawrence Can Draw. And if you really did like what you saw here, you can see more of it on my website, lawrenceman.co.uk. I'll see you next time.